Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie. I'm glad you're here. And if you're anything like me, you're already dreaming about making 2025 your year. Let's be real, it's not only about making resolutions that fizzle by February. It's about building a life you are totally obsessed with. And today I'm breaking down how to set goals that actually stick and share some productivity hacks you'll thank yourself for later in the year. This is gonna be a 3-part series, how to make 2025 your year, but I would say without further talking, we get right into it. Step 1 is reflect on 2024. Take a second and reflect on what you did this year, what you liked, what you didn't like, what worked out for you, what didn't work, what lessons from this year you can take with you in the year of 2025, and how you want to get your goals, set your goals, what worked with setting your goals last year. Did you set your goals last year? Do a little reflection of everything you did in 2024, what you want to do again, what you want to work towards to more this year. Do you want to build a vision board? Do you want to set your goals, start manifesting? See what worked last year that you can basically take with you into this year and see what didn't work and try to figure out why it didn't work, because that's the little things that we can take with us to build a better plan for 2025. Because by focusing on what truly matters, you find your groove kind of a lot better and can figure out your goals and how you want to reach them. Step 2 is set big, exciting goals, but make them smart. Smart goals are basically goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So you start setting your goals. I insert a picture here so that it's a little clearer, but basically you have the specific goal setting, which means basically you make your goal as specific as you can and narrow it down for more effective planning, which means you don't say that you just want to get this and that in the next year. For example, I want to start to go to the gym again in the next year. You make it a lot more specific and say which gym you want to go, what the workouts you want to do are gonna be. Then you're gonna do the M, which is measurable, which means you make sure your goal and progress are measurable. So you say, I'm going to the gym next year to work on my strength, working out more, and I do that at least 3 times a week. So you have made it measurable, because you can say if you went to the gym 3 times a week or you didn't. You make them achievable, which means you make sure you're reasonable with setting your goals. If you're already basketball training 4 times a week and want to put going to the gym on top of that, your week is completely booked and you need rest. So you have to look after that. You make them relevant, which means you set goals that align with your values and long-term objectives. You only set goals that will bring you towards your big goal and your long-term goal. And they are time-based, which means you set a realistic but ambitious end date to clarify the task prioritization, and you increase your motivation kind of. This time-based doesn't work with my gym example, because the time-based part only works if you have a competition you want to work towards to. For example, if you are a runner, if you want to go to a marathon, that can be time-based. But if you just say you want to go to the gym 3 times a week to build more strength, you can't make it time-based. You can say you want to do it all year round, every week, 3 times, but you can't set an end goal. What I want to say is dream big but plan small. You make your goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. And for a better example, instead of say, for example, to make it a little bit more specific and so that you can get the gist, you don't say I want to save money, you say I'll save £500 by December by setting aside £100 per week, so that you know what you're working towards, you know how much money you need per week to get to your goal by December. For example, this year my goal was to be healthier, which is very vague, but when I broke it down into I work out 3 times a week and I eat a lot more vegetables and fruits, it felt doable and became a habit, a lot easier than saying I just be healthier, because you can't measure if you are healthier or if you're not. Step 3 is productivity hacks to stay on track. There are a lot of habits that you can create over the year. For example, time blocking, where you just assign time slots to tasks, so you don't have the I'll do it later vibes. You stick to the times you're blocking out for yourself. I love to use that structured for that. That's it's not an ad. There are a lot of other good apps you can use for that. You can also just do it in your calendar. Then there is the 2-minute rule, which basically means if you can do it in 2 minutes, you're gonna do it, so that you don't just push the task away from you if it's a task that doesn't take a lot of time out of your day anyways. And the third thing I loved doing this year in 2024 is habit stacking. If you read Atomic Habits, you know what I'm talking about. Habit stacking is basically that you pair a new habit with an existing one. For example, you're going to the office every day, but you want to get a few more steps in because you're doing a corporate job or an office job and you're sitting a lot. Then you can get off, run stop before you have to and walk the rest, or you just walk while you're on lunch break, so you basically did 2 things together. Another example, every time you leave the house, you take your trash with you. I have this little habit. I do a 10-minute cleanup every night. So every night I normally do my skincare and then I wait a little bit and then I put my moisturizer on top. So I'm doing all the washing my face, using the serum part, and then I let the serum sink in and then I'm using the moisturizer. And every time between the letting the serum sink in and using the moisturizer bit, I just clean my apartment for 10 minutes or 5, so that when I'm waking up my apartment looks clean. And that's basically habit stacking. And so you use your time more efficiently and you also combine things that you're doing anyways. So that's the thing I would do to start building my goals. I will make a separate video on vision boards and all the other good things. This is just the reflection, how to set goals, part of this how to make 2025 your year series. So I hope you liked it. This is the end of the video. A little quick reminder, 2025 is your year. You just need to claim it. Write down your first goal for 2025 in the comments below. I'd love to cheer you on and to see what you all are working towards. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next part of this How to Make 2025 Your Year series. And together we're gonna rock 2025. I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Make someone's day this week and we see us. Bye!
Funky.